bum 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 ba-da-da. Bum 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 ba-da-da ba-da-da ba. Hey, what's up, you guys? Thank you for joining me in this special edition of, I don't even know what to call this video, or segment. Anyways, I got the honor to do an interview with none other than Alésia Glidewell. She did the voice of Krystal in Char Fox. She did the voice of Carmelita in Sly Cooper 3 or 2, I'm not quite sure which one. And she also did the voice of these other characters. And I got the honor to have a collage signed by her. Yay! Before I show you the interview, let me just teach you about Char Fox a bit. Finally, I would like to do one shout out. Alesia, if you're watching this, thank you so much for, by the way, this is a heart, in case my deformed heart, you can't see my deformed, you know what, I can't do a heart like this. I don't know how somebody can do a perfectly shaped heart just by doing this. I can't. Anyways, Alesia, if you're watching this, you know, we all love you. And thank you for taking time to do the interview. And enjoy it. See you later, guys. Okay, let's talk about Krystal's debut. Did I say this was going to be a Char Fox history? Kind of. But more like when did Krystal came out, how she got developed, and who created her. Well, not really, because we all know who created her. Rare. Yep. R.I.P. Rare. R.I.P. Anyways, let's start off with the mystery game, or otherwise known as Dinosaur Planet. Did you guys know that before Rare decided to release Char Fox Adventures, the original game was actually called Dinosaur Planet and did not include Fox at all? Yes, instead we had Saber and Krystal. Both Saber and Krystal were brother and sister. Their quest to find a missing wizard named Randor, or something like that, being Saber and Krystal's father. In Dinosaur Planet, you could play as Krystal and Saber. Unlike Char Fox Adventures, Krystal is a fully playable character with a pet pterodactyl. Saber is a fully playable character as well with a pet triceratops, which is probably why you get the triceratops either way in Char Fox Adventures, which, don't get me started, it's an annoying feature. But anyways, this is a whole new topic we're talking about here. The development, the whole changing thing. Let's go back to Krystal because this entire video is about Krystal. In both games, Dinosaur Planet and Char Fox Adventures, Krystal was voiced by, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name.
I'll go and find the wizard. He'll get you out.
Krystal returns back in Char Fox Assault, voiced by Alésia Glidewell. This here is some concept art of Dinosaur Planet and how Krystal was supposed to look like. That's Saber. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this brief history on how Dinosaur Planet became Char Fox Adventures and how Krystal ended up being in Char Fox Assault. Oh, one more thing. Ever notice how Falco comes in that last bit of Char Fox Adventures? Where was Falco? Well, did you guys know there's a Char Fox manga? We'll talk about that some other time.
Great to have you back.
The Char Fox team is back together again!
Now, let's move on to the interview with none other than Alésia Glidewell. Hello everyone, I'm here with Alésia Glidewell. Hi. And the whole Raging Nerd team, which is Justin and cinematographer, Pedro behind the scenes, and Shaquille and more behind the scenes. And let's get started. So Alésia, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Hawaii. I moved around my whole life, and I love doing voiceover, and I love making movies, and I'm a huge sci-fi fan. I like games. I don't know. I like long walks on the beach. You know, there you go.
So, how exactly did you start voice acting?
Well, the first time I ever heard of voice acting was when I was about 12 years old, and I was living in Florida and doing a little bit of acting in Miami. And I just randomly booked a voiceover job where all I had to say was, "Hi, Dad!" And I got like $400 for it, and it was amazing. And I remembered that after college when I was looking for work, and I was like, God, I really need to make money. What can I do? And I always used to joke and make voices and hang out and be silly. And I started taking classes, and I spent about a year taking classes and classes and classes and doing free jobs and making my own little demo and sending stuff out, and eventually it picked up.
So, what was your first voice acting job? Was it like Char Fox?
probably my first voice acting job was little things for, phone, your phone voice messages and things like that, or just little internal house things. So Star Fox, and those were probably my first bigger ones.
How was the environment of Char Fox? Like, how was it playing Krystal the Fox in Star Fox Assault?
It was fun. It's been a long time. It's hard to actually remember all the details of the day, but I remember having a really good time and, working with some good people. So.
Okay. Some of the fans are actually told me to ask you if you know about the furry community.
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Here it is, folks. The furry, and I need to explain here. Okay. Now, the furry community is a fandom or community is a subculture interested in fictional anthropomorphic animals with human-like characteristics. That's the furry community. Okay. So, yeah. And the furry community, your character, Krystal the Fox, is really famous in that furry community. Okay. And some of the questions I'm going to ask you are some fans who told me to ask you these questions. Okay. One of them is how was it playing Carmelita the Fox and Krystal the Fox? Did you do any changes in your voice while doing those two characters?
Yeah, I definitely did. I'm trying to remember. I did them separately, so I went in and did Krystal first, and then went back and did Carmelita. And I don't know, I just tried to tap into a different character when I did it. So.
Apart from Krystal and Carmelita, by the way, if you guys don't know, Carmelita Fox is in Sly Cooper, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Sly Cooper video game number 3. And 2, was it? 2? Yeah, it was 2, 3, somewhere around there. Another question is, what other characters have you voiced?
I also did Nayla. I can't remember if her name was pronounced one way or the other. And that was from, that was also from Sly Cooper, I think. Yes, it was. Okay. God, it's been a long time. Sorry. And Alma from Fear, and did her on was it Fear 1, 2, and 3? 2. Yeah, I did it twice though. Oh, you did twice? Yeah. So that was really fun. I love screaming and being crazy, and then doing little girl voices. There's nothing more fun than that. I've done something called Mojo Master. I've done, gosh, maybe I should have prepped what I actually did. I did motion capture for a Matrix game as well, and Condemned 2 was another one that I did.
You did. I was also told that you did. I was also told you did Knuckle Joe. Is that correct?
Yes. For Super Smash Brothers Ball, I did Zero Suit Samus and Knuckle Joe, and there was a third one. Who was it? Oh my God! It was like a Kirby, not Knuckle Joe. It was another one.
Knuckle Joe. Yeah.
No, but there were 3.
Oh,
I did 3, and I can't remember. That's too bad. No, I did 3, but I can't remember. Oh my God! I must seem like I have the worst memory, but.
I have the worst memory too.
Yeah. It's all the pot I smoked in high school or something. Oh God, I said that.
I like her already. I like her. Okay, now here's a question actually I wanted to ask you, but another fan wanted to ask you too. Can you do Krystal impersonations right now?
No.
Krystal
it's been too
yeah.
long. Sorry. No, if I had thought about it ahead of time,
can you say it? This is one.
No. No.
There's a line. There's a line I remember that I really liked. And I memorized it. It's called. It says the line you said was, "Hit them hard and don't hold back." You remember that?
No. Oh. No, I remember the line. I do.
You also did the Apple Queen, right? If I'm right.
Yeah.
Yeah. She also did. If you don't know who I'm talking about, she's like the last main boss you fight in Star Fox Assault, which is the Apple Queen, which sounds creepy.
Yeah.
But cool.
I like sounding creepy. It's fun.
Okay. So, this is a different question, actually. Totally different from voice acting. What are the future goals do you have set? It doesn't have to be voice acting itself. Any other goals you have?
Well, I don't know if you know, but I direct film, and that's the career that I'm chasing. So my next plan is to write another feature and get my feature done. And I'm a huge. What I really want to do is it's a science fiction film that I've been working on for a long time. So that's my next big goal. And then after that, I just want to make movies all over the world in every single country I possibly can and keep creating.
Have you had any recent voice acting jobs?
Just some commercial stuff and everything. I don't audition for enough voiceover games and things. I don't know. So, but yeah, mainly commercial stuff. So.
Oh, now this has to do entirely with your personal sort of bio. What kind of languages can you speak? Because I was told you speak 4, but I wasn't sure exactly what those languages were.
I speak Spanish, Italian. My Portuguese is really rusty, but I can still get there. And yeah, little words in other languages. Beyond that, but that's it. Yeah, yeah. And I get a little shy in those languages, but once I ramp up, I'm back to normal. So yeah.
I never heard you Spanish. Can you speak a little Spanish?
Sí. ¿Hablas español?
Sí, hablo también.
¿De dónde eres?
Soy de aquí, pero mis padres son de México, Puebla. Puebla, ajá.
Vienen de este.
Ya, sí. ¿Y usted puede hablar de dónde son sus padres?
Mis padres viven en Qatar ahora, pero con ellos viví en la Ciudad de México un año.
Bueno, pues vamos a la siguiente pregunta. We're going on to the next question.
¿En español o en inglés?
It's in English because I don't want to spend too much time putting subtitles on that. Only that's for those who do not understand a word, you could go back and rewind and read the subtitles.
And I flubbed once anyway. So.
You would? Okay, and we're actually close to the end. I thought I was going to take more. I'm really bad at math.
Because I couldn't remember enough to be able to answer
Probably,
the
yeah,
question.
probably. But, my main question here to be answered was actually, can you do any Christmas impersonations or anything? But yeah, that's all right. Oh, here's a question right here. You were interviewed also, I think it was by podcast or phone, I don't know how they did it, by the Krystal Archive.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually listened to that podcast. It's actually pretty good. Do you still have that Krystal audition file with you?
I might in my laptop somewhere.
Do you think we could have
Maybe,
have
yeah,
it
if I
or?
can find it, yeah.
Oh, great, awesome. That'd be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
look for it.
Oh, thank you very much. Last questions.
As long as you don't try to embarrass me too much.
How so?
I don't know. I'm deeply shy for an actress, so.
Shy. No wonder she wants to become a director.
Exactly.
I also want to become a director myself.
Really?
Yeah, I'm actually going to study film at UCLA.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, at the TV and film program. They have a really good film program.
Yeah,
so.
they do.
So hope we both make it into this industry.
Yes, and if you need help with any of your projects, give me a call.
Okay. Moving on to the next question.
Not to act, though.
What advice would you give to future voice actors out there?
I would advise them to also take up acting, because I think it can only help you be a better, stronger voice actor if you're also an actor, in film and television, stage, all that stuff, and to take a lot of classes and just keep working hard at it. You know, get your own booth, audition as much as you can online, just keep doing it.
Okay. What kind of character would you like to voice? It's okay to think about it.
I think I would like to voice a character that is, well, there's two types. One, well, basically a bipolar character, probably. Something that starts out kind of normal and then goes a little crazy and then has moments of just huge, zany, maniacal craziness.
Do you think you could do a little impression of what we like?
No, I can't. I'm too shy. I can't.
That is adorable. And okay, we're close to the end. And what any last words you'd like to say to your fans? Anything?
Thank you. Thanks for being a fan. Thanks for liking my work. I appreciate it.
Okay, and we'll wrap this up by saying thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that you actually took time to actually, get a date for us and come here and interview you. So not many people actually do that. have countless of emails that nobody has replied to, and you are those one in a million that would actually reply and have time and stuff like that. So thank you very much, Alésia Glidewell. And that's the end, folks.
Alésia Glidewell. That's the way, Fox. You're looking good. But so many casualties. So many noble sacrifices. I'm sensing a distress call from the planet Sauria. A mission together at last. How lovely. Would you like to visit again? Just us two.